दया करो श्री आचार्य। प्रभु श्रीनिवास रामचंद्र संग मांगे नरोत्तम दास। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। दंडोत प्रणाम माताजी। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, we saw in Chaitanya Bhagavat 5th chapter the Leela of Brahmana with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed his Ashtabhuja Rupa, and after seeing that he was completely mesmerized, and also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu warned him that he should not reveal this to anyone. So after that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again took the Bala Sarupa and went to the room. And there everybody was sleeping because of the Yoga Nidra, because of the influence of the Yoga Nidra. Here the Brahmana, he smeared the rice all over his body, was in ecstasy. So 158th verse, 5th chapter, Chaitanya Bhagavat. Nache gaye hase vipra karaye hunkara jai bala gopala bulaye bara bara. So again and again he was just chanting Jai Bal Gopal, Jai Bal Gopal. Viprera hunkare sabe paila chetana apana sambhari vipra kaila achamana. And then everybody woke up by the loud cries of the Brahmana, who then controlled himself and washed his hands. Sambhari means concealing the waves of ecstasy in the heart. निर्विघ्ने भोजन करेन विप्रवर देखी सबे संतोष हैला बहुतर. Seeing that the Brahmana had eaten without disturbance, everyone was satisfied. So they thought that maybe he is expressing his happiness because he could eat without any disturbance. And there Brahmana only knew why he was chanting Jai Gopal Gopal. And also here one more important point is whenever a person is experiencing the ecstasy, that ecstasy should not be expressed outside. Ecstasy is such a thing which is actually a very personal dealings of devotee with Krishna. Every devotee, when comes to that stage of bhava, bhakti, has these ecstatic symptoms, but that has not to be revealed to everyone. It is a very gupta, it is guhya, because in the bhava bhakti at the time, he understands his swarupa. He understands his relationship with Krishna, in what mood he is. Even the sadhana bhakti, he can understand that he is servant of Krishna. But in the bhava bhakti, which starts from ruchi, asakti, bhava, he can understand his constitutional position, siddha deha. The siddha swarupa, when it is revealed by Krishna, it is not that you have to announce or put it in the WhatsApp, I'm Gopi of Vrindavan. You don't have to tell that. That is the personal dealing of every devotee who is in the bhava stage with Krishna. And that when the ecstasy is experienced and that reaches to the greatest height, that is prema. That perfection is actually prema. And still more perfection is direct darshan of Krishna. Experiencing Krishna and having direct vision of Krishna. Even this happens also, a devotee will not be expressing it to everyone. Narottam Das Thakur writes, Mosama Patita Prabhu na pai pyar. Now just see the great acharyas. They call themselves Patita. Mosama Patita Prabhu. I have not found anybody as sinful as me. That means though everything is there, but will not be shown outside. And that humility Krishna loves. When you love someone, you are not going to show that you are, like mother doesn't show how many liters of milk she has fed to the baby, simple understanding. So the love is not shown to the public. One who shows actually does not love. one who doesn't show and does his duty, actually there is the love. Like you're every day serving your child, but you're not telling it to everyone because you're afraid some drishti should not happen. Isn't it? In the same way, here also that should be a fear. There's some drishti should not be there like that. Nirvigne bhojana karena vipravara. So he nirvigna bhojana. He has taken without any disturbance. That is why everybody was satisfied. And they were thinking that is why he's expressing his happiness. Sabare kahite mane chintaye brahmana Ishvara chintya sabe pauka mochana Ishvara chinya sabe pauka mochana. So here the Brahmana thought, Sabare kahite mane. Let me tell to everyone. If I tell, then everybody will get delivered because they will know that the child who is born in their house is not an ordinary child, he is a supreme personality of God. Now he is a servant of Lord in the Aishwarya Leela or the opulent pastimes. Therefore he was thinking, let everyone headed by Jagannath Mishra understand Gaur Narayan is full in opulence, 6 opulences, and thus be delivered. So he is a devotee in enjoying Krishna's form in Aishwarya Leela. That is why Krishna showed his Aishwarya pastimes. But a devotee in the enjoying Krishna's Madhurya pastimes or sweet pastimes, they love to see Krishna not as God. They love to see Krishna as their friend, as their relative. Now he has understood that Lord is God. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is God. So that is why, how is his prema? It is not Vishuddha. Vishuddha Vatsalya, you can say, or Vishuddha Dasatva. This prema is Vishuddha Sakhya. That prema is not. Jnana Yukta Vatsalya. Even Devaki also had, Vasudeva also had. Jnana Yukta. Understanding my son is God. Here also Brahmana could understand that the child is God. That means that Vatsalyata also may be there, but that Vatsalyata is having Jnana. Now, Dasatva anyhow has the Jnana. From the Sakhya only, there are 2 types of Sakhya. One is understanding that my friend is God. Arjuna understood. But Sudama, Subala, they were not having that knowledge. So when they used to play with Krishna, they were not understanding that Krishna is God. In the Vraj Leela, the devotees who are in the Sakhya Bhav or Vatsalya or Madhurya, they don't know that Krishna is God. But the vice versa in Dwarka. Dwarka pastimes, everybody knows that one who is with whom they are dealing with different rasas, that person is the Supreme Personality of God. Now, Sudama goes to Dwarka. His wife says, go and ask something from your friend. He goes and gives something to his friend. Why that type of love is there? They don't know Krishna is God. They know that they want to protect Krishna. They want to serve Krishna. Brahma Shiva Yahara Nimitta Kamya Kare Hena Prabhu Avatari Ache Praghare. So now the Lord who is sought by Brahma and Shiva, even Brahma and Shiva also they want Krishna. Now that person, that same supreme person has appeared in this Brahmana's house. What a bhagya. Se Prabhura Lokasabha Pari Shishu Jnana Katha Katha Kahi Sabai Pauka Parikrana. So let me tell them the story of this child. That this child is the Supreme Lord. And just by hearing that Pauka, they will attain Paritrena. They will attain Paritrana. Paritrana means they will be delivered. They will attain liberation. Prabhu Kari Yache Nivarana Yei Bhaya. Agya Bhanga Bhaya. Viprakare Nahi Kahe. Then he remembered, oh, if I break the Lord's order, Lord had told, if you reveal this to anyone, I will kill you. If I break this, then it is like I am offending the Lord. I'm not or following his orders. That is why he did not disclose this incident to anyone. In this, we can remember the Leela of Goshti Purna. Even Goshti Purna had told to Ramanujacharya that don't reveal this mantra to anyone. If you do that, you're going to go to hell. But Ramanuja, in spite of knowing this, he went on the top of the uh, of the of the temple in Tirukoshtiyur and called everybody, come, I'm going to give you that secret by which you can go back home, back to Godhead. So when the Goshti Purna came to know that he has not obeyed to the instructions given, he was very angry. But then Ramanuja expressed that just by my telling this mantra to everyone, everybody will get an opportunity to go back home, back to God. It doesn't matter if I go to hell. Seeing that Goshti Purna was mesmerized by the compassionate attitude of Ramanuja. Now, the question may come, then why here the Brahmana was fearing? The Brahmana was fearing to interfere in the Leela of Krishna. He wanted to tell to everyone, but why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stopped him? Just because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not want to get this interference in the plans for which he has come. He has come in the devotee form. He has come to show what is devotion. If this is disclosed that he is God, then the whole Leela will be like all gadbad will happen. Then there will be disturbance in the past tense. He is showing how a devotee should be. Even in Jagannath Puri, if you see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never used to go near Jagannath. He used to stand near the stamba and he used to catch the stamba and just look at Lord, considering himself to be insignificant. That is what he is showing, how a devotee's consciousness should be. Devotee's eagerness to see the Lord should be there. At the same time, devotees should always consider themselves as insignificant to come before Lord. So he is enacting the role of a devotee. And in this way, he did not want that this whole thing should be disturbed. That is why he has warned Brahmana, you should not tell. Chiniya Ishvara Viprasei Navadvipa Rahilena Gupta Bhave Ishvara Samipe. So after recognizing his Lord, the Brahmana secretly remained near the Lord in Navadvipa. Piksha Kori Vipravara Prati Sthane Ishvara Siya Dekhe Prati Dine Dine. He would beg alms there and come daily to see the Lord. Veda Gopya Se Sakala Maha Chitra Katha Ihara Shravane Krishna Milaye Sarvatha. So whoever hears to this wonderful pastimes, a very most confidential pastime, which is even confidential to the Vedas, they will certainly attain the lotus feet of Lord. So what is a confidential thing? The confidential thing is Krishna enjoying the rasa, the different rasas with different devotees, but enacting like a simple human. Adi khanda katha yena amrutah shravana yanhi shishurupe kreda kare narayana. So Adi khanda katha, the topics of Adi khanda are like amrita shravana. They are the flow of nectar. For these topics, they describe Yahi Shishu Rupe Krida. And they are describing the childhood pastimes of Krishna. So Amrita Shravana, it is showering the nectar. Every activity of Krishna is actually Amrita Shravana. The more we hear, the more we can experience that Amrita. Amrita means there is no death. There is no fear. Shoka Moha Bhayapaha. Yasyam Vai Shuryamanaya Krishna Parama Purushe. Bhakti Utpadyate Pumsam Shoka Moha Bhayapaha. Whoever hears, Yasyam Vai Shuryamanaya, whoever hears to the pastimes of Krishna, Bhakti Utpadyate, automatically the devotion is aroused. Bhakti Utpadyate Pumsam, for the human. Bhakti Utpadyate Pumsam Shoka Moha Bhayapaha. Then automatically a person is relieved from Shoka. Shoka are the thoughts of the past. Moha are the attachments in the present. And Bhaya are the fears by thinking what is going to happen in the future. Sarva Loka Chudamani Vaikuntha Ishvara Lakshmikantah Sita Kantah Shri Gaura Sundara. So Sarva Loka Chudamani. He is the crown jewel, Chudamani. You know what is Chudamani? Chudamani actually is the jewel which is put in the hairs. When the dance opens, they put the Chudamani. If you remember, even in Ramayana, Hanuman brings a Chudamani of Sita. So Chudamani is a decorative jewel, decorative ornament. So he is the Chudamani of Vaikuntha. He is the crest jewel of not only Vaikuntha, Sarva Loka also. And he is the Ishvara, he is a controlling, predominating deity, predominating Lord of Vaikuntha. And Lakshmi Kanta, he is very beloved to Lakshmi. He is Sita Kanta also, he is beloved to Sita also. So Mahalakshmi, same Mahalakshmi, now appears as Sita when Lord appears as Rama. When Lord appears as Narayana, Mahalakshmi is there. Now when Lord is in his Vrajaleela, the same Mahalakshmi is actually Srimati Radharani. So all the Lakshmis, all the concerts of different incarnations are expansions of Srimati Radharani. The phrase Sarvaloka Chudamani refers to the Supreme Lord who is manifest to the whole world and who is a topmost worshipable personality for both demigods and ordinary living entities. The word Vaikuntha Ishvara refers to the eternally full in six opulences Lord of Vaikuntha, which is situated beyond the 14 planetary system of the material world, beyond the Virja and Brahmaloka, and which is devoid of all material qualities and unaffected by time, place, circumstances. Material time, place, circumstances. Lakshmi Kanta refers to the Lord of Vaikuntha, the absolute truth, Lord Narayana, who is bestowed with six opulences, who is worshipable, Lord of Lakshmi, who is a predominating deity of the original Vaikuntha. Sita Kanta refers to the Naimitika or occasional incarnation of Vishnu, Lord Ramchandra, the son of Dashratha. Treta Yuge Hayaye Shri Rama Lakshmana Nana Mate Leela Kori Vadila Ravana Haila Dwapara Yuge Krishna Sankarshana Nana Mate Karila Karilena Bhubhara Khandana Mukundanantayandre Sarva Vedakaya Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Sei Sunishchaya. So now the two lords, Krishna and Balaram, you can say Nityananda Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, they appeared in Treta Yuga as Ram Lakshman. And the most important pastime is killing Ravana. And in Dwapar Yuga, they appeared as Krishna Balaram and performed the pastimes like diminishing the burden of the earth, and whom all the Vedas refer as Mukunda Ananta. They have now appeared as Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda. Sri Gaur Sundar is not different from the personification of sweetness. Sri Krishna, the son of the king of Praja. The Naimitika incarnations, the Lord of Vaikuntha, and the worldly splendors are his parts of manifestations. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna has certainly appeared as Gausundar, and Swayam Prakash, Sri Baladev, who is not different from Lord, has certainly appeared as Nityananda Prabhu. In Treta Yuga, which begins after Satyuga, the two brothers Ram Lakshman appeared as partial incarnations and displayed the pastime of killing Ravana. In Treta Yuga, the two brothers Krishna Balaram and Sankarshan diminished the burden of the earth by eliminating Kaurav dynasty and killing demons like Shishupal. There is no doubt that two great personalities, Anantadeva, Mukunda, who are glorified by the Vedas, have appeared in this world in the age of Kali as Sri Nityananda and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chanda Vijana Vrindavana Dasa Tachu Pade Yuge Gana. So, who are Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu? They are my life and soul. Sri Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chanda Jana. Jana means my life and soul, my prana. Vrindavana Das Tachu Pade Yuge Gana. In this way, Vrindavan Das Thakur has sung the glories of their lotus feet. Thus ends our English translation of the Gaudiya Bhashya of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, chapter 5, entitled Eating the Mendicant Brahmanas Offerings. Now, sixth chapter, which we are going to begin tomorrow. The Lord begins studying and enacts childhood mischief. So Krishna means is very mischievous. So how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also mischievous. We can see in the mendicant pastime itself his mischievous pastimes. Yes, he's mischievous. And we have also seen when he was a small child, at the time he used to just spill everything. And the mother used to think, who has done this? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also very mischievous, and we will be studying that. Any doubts? We are ending the class little soon. Yeah. Sachdev Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, just 2-3 points. You said that the Brahmana is eternal associate of Krishna, enjoying Krishna's pastimes in Aishwarya pastimes. So that, but here in text number 126, we did some time back, it is said that Krishna appeared both in the this 400 form as well as 200 form. So then when he is in Aishwarya, that is referred to the 400 form, then why Krishna is showing him the 200 form also?
Krishna cannot eat butter in Dwarka. It's not just butter. Krishna can eat butter in Dwarka also, na? And then Krishna flute. Yes, why he is playing the flute? Somebody can ask why he is playing the flute before him.
There are four
Krishna,
things.
yes.
Flute is there. Vajanti flower garland is there.
Gopis are there.
Then the shark earrings are there. Yeah. So how come all this? When the bhav is of Aishwarya, constitutional position of Brahmana is Aishwarya. That is the question.
Even Devaki also saw all this, but her mood is loving Krishna in the opulent pastime. Even for Devaki also, Krishna showed all this. That is why the same Krishna is Udupi Krishna. Krishna can show, but their inclination to love Krishna, to deal with Krishna as God, is more predominant.
We have to see the predominance.
It is now in what mood they love Krishna. Now some may scold Krishna as his friend. Now they know that Krishna is also accepting the scoldings of devotees in his Madhurya pastimes. But they don't dare to do it. Some don't dare to do it because he is more inclined to have the dealings with Krishna as God.
A fantastic answer. I never knew this before. Okay, next question is, Mataji, you said Sudama goes to Dwarka to ask something. You know that his wife told him, go and ask Krishna. So then why is he not asking for deliverance? Why is he asking for some other thing?
Deliverance is moksha is considered very tuchha. Mukti, bhukti, pusachadi.
No, by deliverance, I mean to say the higher level of deliverance, the second level.
That is already they are delivered. They are dealing with Krishna means they are delivered. What more deliverance they want? Now somebody asks you, do you want moksha? You will say, no, I want service of Krishna.
Yeah.
Bhukti, mukti, pisachadi very clearly has been told in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. They are considered as pisachis.
Witches.
Where witches. So chanting Krishna's name, that itself is an opportunity. And Sudama is always absorbed in chanting and remembering Krishna. What more deliverance he wants? What is the meaning of deliverance? कहाँ से कहाँ जाना है? वहां जाके भी तो यही करना है. वैकुंठ जाने बाद भी यही तो करना है. गोलोक धाम जाओ, वैकुंठ जाओ, wherever you are going, chanting is predominant. So that is why devotees are not afraid of going to hell also. What will you do there? There also sit and chant. Haridas Thakur says, let everybody go to Goloka. Let me go to hell. What I'll do there? I'll sit with Yamaraj and study Bhagavatam. The biggest Bhagavatam is there with Yamaraj. So devotee is not asking for deliverance. But the deliverance word is actually very insignificant for a devotee.
There is a higher taste to that also. With nice answer. Question 3, when one comes to understand his constitutional position, my query is, when one comes to understand his constitutional position, does he get Shuddha Deha being present in the material world also?
Siddha Deha.
Yeah.
Shuddha Deha, Siddha Deha. Yes, his body becomes pure, Shuddha Deha. Siddha Deha is the position in the eternal world. Now his body is completely purified. Iha yasya harirdaasya karmana manasa gira nikhilashapi avastasu jivan mukta ujjate. In this lifetime itself, his body is completely purified.
Which is in the material world, Siddha Deha or Shuddha Deha?
Shuddha Deha.
Okay.
Now his consciousness is purified. Two bodies are there, gross and subtle. Even the subtle is also purified. When these both are completely purified, then he is transported to enjoy that Siddha Deha. But again, if he wants to come, again Krishna sends.
This is the difference between Shuddha Deha and Siddha Deha. So that is another
purified consciousness. Simple. Shuddha Deha means purified consciousness.
Purified consciousness.
Any of gross is in the gross also there will be dirt also. No?
Yeah,
but still is purified. It's a purified consciousness. When we say Deha, here refers to the purified consciousness.
Yeah, because dirt means gross. Na? If there is no dirt, means gross itself. That's the quality of
gross,
the
yes.
Quality of the gross.
Now you see his nails have dirt. So all these things are gross. Body is also made up of dirt only. Na? Earth, water, fire, air.
Last question is that, let me tell them that this very child is the Supreme Lord so that they may be delivered. Then afterwards he decides that he should not tell because the Lord will kill. So, but why does this first thought comes only to him? When Lord told him, and that means he's not following the instructions of the Lord.
Will you not have that anxiety? If you see Lord, you will not have anxiety to tell to everyone. How you know this child is God?
Okay, got it. So here we are learning the technique of controlling the ecstasy. That is the technique which is a philosophy which is being explained here. How to control ecstasy. So that is why
the Lord appears in your dream tomorrow. Then day after tomorrow you will be in anxiety. Put it in the WhatsApp. I saw Lord. You know how nice he looks.
Yeah, but then we'll remember this verse and control it. Na? We won't put in WhatsApp.
Yes, we have to control the ecstasy.
Yeah. And the last point, Mataji, let's text 168. The topics of Adikhand are like flow of nectar. The topics of Adikhand are like flow of nectar. So what does this mean? That means the other two khandas are not flow of nectar?
Here nectar refers to the highest experience of bliss. Especially when the child is small, the same mother, the same father, but they experience more happiness in this material world when their child is very small. Child grows. So when the small child, their activities, when you see, you experience more bliss. In the same way, Adikhand deals with the childhood pastimes. That is why it is more nectarian.
So there is so what it is teaching us is that there is a gradation of nectar involved in those three khandas.
Yes.
Okay, Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you for all beautiful answers.
Anyone else? No questions? So a small announcement. 5 minutes announcement. On the day of Narsimha Jayanti, we had a nice builder developer. His name is Piyush Jain. Yesterday we had a final meeting with him. Approximately 28 plots were booked. Then you will say, what is all these things? So let me explain to you. When there was this lockdown and all, I used to go to the farms. At that time, many devotees used to say, "Oh Mataji, it's so nice. We should have a farm community." Srila Prabhupada has always emphasized on farm community. So at least a chance sometimes to go, stay there, and especially after retirement, going and experiencing. So then which farm, where, which farm? Everybody must be having some villages, but going and staying alone in the villages has no sense. So that is why there should be a community where you have devotees, you have temple, you have an activity, you have Gurukul, you have Goshala. So we had identified a land, 17 acre, but as you know, we can only identify, we can make plans. And practically we spent 1 lakh in making the whole plan, giving it an architectural look, everything. The architect made the bungalow system, the temples, everything, the ghat. This land is identified near the river. It's a perennial river, always flowing, very auspicious to stay near the river. The ghat, everything will be there. So then we did not have any investor, neither we have that much money. So then 2 years, it was only like a dream project. But somehow this year, when we started constructing Jagannath Center, the architect of this place, Jagannath Center, he has a very nice friend. This friend is Piyush Jain, who is a very big developer. He has projects in Ambi Valley, Pavana Dam, and but he is a devotee also, devotee type person. His wife every day attends classes of ISKCON, a devotee type person. He is also interested in having their house there. It's not that this is going to construct and go there. So now till 31st May, he has kept an offer. And also, what is he going to give to us? 25% of this project's profit is going to come to us. Where Gurukul, Goshala, and I have recommended that some part can be given to Thana Center construction also. Still that I have not put it to him. But he declared that day, 5% I'll give to Thana construction. When is he giving? What is he giving? That we have to check. But Gurukul Goshala, that is the priority. So then yesterday he said, till 31st May, there is a special launch offer. This launch offer is 1,100 is the square feet cost for the plots which is behind the plots which is facing to the rivers. Facing rivers are 1,400 and they are bigger plots, 4,000 square feet plots. Behind that are 2,000 square feet plots. These plots are 1,100 per square feet. That means 23, 22, 23 lakhs. This offer is only up to 31st May. If you want a bungalow to be constructed, then whatever price we had given that time, 2 years back, 10% hike in that. We had offered for 41, now it will be 45 with bungalow. So this will be giving an opportunity for us to have an investment for our children in the upcoming futures. Even for them, the whole thing is in Bombay. You have just four-walled. When you go down also cement things. They will also have an opportunity to be near the river, to have the hillside views. So it is the best thing, the best gift what you can give to your child. You can also enjoy. You can also think of an investment. So to understand our interest, he is taking the minimum like 5 lakhs one check, 5 lakhs check. And in the 3 months, his agreement, everything will be ready. So this 5 lakhs will be adjusted in our further dealings. In 6 months, he is completing the project. He is completing the development project. After that, construction will start. Whoever is interested in the bungalows, their bungalow will be ready after 1 year, you can say, after that. That means practically after 1.5 years, the bungalow is ready. We have the facilities, the amenities. So whoever is interested, please let me know. I will put everything person to person. I'm not going to put in the group because In the group, there will be misunderstandings. Whoever is interested, please let me know. I will just, for your informations, I will put. The amenity is what is going to come. There will be an old age. This also, there are certain things which priorities he has given. Facilities, old age facilities are also there. And other amenities are also there. Everything I'll be putting. So whoever is interested can let me know in person. I will send it to them. Okay.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, एक क्वेश्चन है माता जी। माता जी, ये जो है, अगर जो कोई खरीद ना पाए तो उसके लिए कुछ व्यवस्था है कि अगर हम थोड़े दिन आके रह सके रेंट पे, मतलब ऐसा कुछ थोड़ा
गेस्ट हाउस
ऐसा
भी
कुछ?
है वहाँ।
हाँ,
गेस्ट
हाँ,
हाउस
ऐसा
का
है।
भी फैसिलिटी रखा है। ये मंदिर
हाँ,
के
हाँ।
बगल में गेस्ट हाउस वो सब है। और किसी को मुंज करना है, अपना थर्ड सेरेमनी करना है, वो सब भी पूरा एथिस्टिक, पूरा भगवान के लिए जो भी है वो सब, वो भी फैसिलिटीज रख रहे हैं।
नहीं, मगर मतलब किसी को ऐसा आना होगा कि चलो हम थोड़े दिन उधर जा सके, तो ऐसा कर सकते
वो
हैं?
भी फैसिलिटीज कर रहे हैं, वो भी फैसिलिटीज उनका प्लान में है।
ओके माता जी।
माता जी, ये कहाँ पे है माता जी? कंस्ट्रक्शन कहाँ पे होगा?
वही सर, जो हमारा गौशाला है वो एक बैंक में है, ये ऑपोजिट बैंक में है। और यहाँ का हाइक इन द प्राइस होने वाला है। उद्धव ठाकरे जी ने अनाउंस भी किया है कि इसमें जो बुलेट ट्रेन का प्रपोजल जो उन्होंने 4 साल पहले डाला है, वो जल्दी से जल्दी शीघ्र चालू होगा। बुलेट ट्रेन आ जाएगा तो वहां से कम्यूटेशन टू बॉम्बे विज जस्ट हाफ एन आवर। और दिल्ली अहमदाबाद रोड जा रहा है, बिकॉज ऑफ विच देयर विल बी अगेन अ प्राइस हाइक। एज एन इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑल्सो इट इज अ गुड आइडिया। As an investment for our futuristic plans of increasing our devotional service, that is also very good idea. It is like out of city, at the same time you are in the small city. Boisar is also a developing city, लेकिन ये थोड़ा सा अंदर है, मेन रोड से थोड़ा अंदर है, जहां से यहाँ से भी एक रोड जाने वाला है, ब्रिज कनेक्ट होके बॉम्बे अहमदाबाद हाईवे को कनेक्ट करने वाला है। So you all can let me know. Just imagine in Bombay, our toilets are costing 40-45 lakhs. There, the whole with bungalow, with the ghat, with the everything will cost just 45 lakhs. It's an offer till 31st. After that, it is going to hike. 55 lakhs, 51 lakhs, it is going to hike. This is just for the devotees who are interested, and that too is giving it for my sake, because I told I have given a price to the devotees. 10% we can understand, because steel, cement, everything has gone up. Okay, so you can let me know afterwards. Hare Krishna.